Hello, everyone. Welcome to our midweek analysis of the markets this evening, morning, wherever you are, afternoon. Yes, we'll be delving right into our analysis this evening, starting with dollar index. So, dollar index, we pushed up strongly to the upside. And we started off moving into a downtrend for a little bit when we were nearly above 101. So at this point in time, the dollar index is currently showing weakness, but it's not really over for the uptrend up until this low is violated. Overall, the target of 103 103,300 is still the main target at the moment. So we will be seeing if we will be reaching there within this week. Already tomorrow we will have some red flag news that may actually push price into this direction. So with that in mind, let's actually also now look at euro dollar. So euro dollar, as you know, is highly correlated with the dollar index. So we're having the same pattern as well. But overall, on the euro dollar, I do believe that we are still in a downtrend as well, up until this very high is violated as well, because we broke the trend line, we broke support, and from here, this would have been a great entry. We are practically at break even, I can say, and we still have more room to reach 109,300. So the target goal is still underway, and we are not losing sight of that target from now on. And so this also moves us to pound dollar. So pound dollar, is it really correlated with anything right now? Like the dollar, it's moving in its own way at the current moment in time. But overall, it seems that we might be having a downtrend really soon. But of course, we did break this trend line and we started to move up. So at this point, we might be looking for this trend line to be broken over here. So we have this short-term trend line. If this trend line is broken, like right below 3,400, then we can possibly see a move coming down to 3,500. But if we do bounce from this trend line and then continue all the way up, then we could even possibly be seeing 1.40 really soon. So that is my anticipation on pound dollar. Right, so let's move over to dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican, we finally reached the level we were anticipating, which is right here, the support level, and we are bouncing off of that, which is great. So at this point in time, with dollar Mexican, we have broken the trend line. This will be a level of resistance which we'll need to meet real soon. Once this is broken, then we can see ourselves move a bit higher, then possibly even come to this major resistance level. This I call this one a major resistance level because it holds really well. Like once price went up here, it dropped non-stop, and then it had a consolidation, then continued that drop. So this is why this one is a major resistance. So 20.10 is where we can come up to. Then maybe from here we can have a reversal. But right now, bullish on dollar Mexican, and let's see how far we can go up. Then let's move over to dollar yen. So dollar yen, it seems like we are in a downward trend, a short-term one, probably. But the gap has been filled. The gap has been filled, and then we created another gap while trying to fill the gap. So on Monday, we created a gap to the downside, and we have not fully filled this gap. So there's a possibility we might come back all the way up here before actually continuing to the downside. So this gap area seems to be a level of interest at this point. So once we come back into this level, we might actually have a rejection from here, then continue to the downside, and then possibly touch this support level. Then let's look at pound yen. So pound yen has been also not moving as much. We filled the gap, we breached down, created a gap, filled that as well, and now we are coming all the way down. So it seems we're making a new low already, and we're looking to come all the way here to 1.90, 500. That seems like an area we might be coming down to. Then from there, possibly bounce from this major support level, continue all the way up with the upward move. So right now, bearish sentiment is what we are looking for on pound yen. Then let's look at CAD Swissy. So CAD Swiss, as we started off Monday, we bounced to the downside. We didn't really fill out up the gap of Monday, but we just pushed all the way down, and it seems like we are in a short-term downtrend, whereby once this trend line is broken, we'll be looking for this resistance to be broken as well. Then we can possibly continue to the upside and then finally reach this major level of resistance over here. Because already we broke these consolidation levels, and this just seems like a pullback that just wasn't planned whatsoever. But a recovery seems imminent, really, really soon. And then we might be seeing ourselves back up here around 0.6800 or 0.60900. So that is our anticipation on CAD Swiss. Then let's move over to gold. I believe we have covered all the forex pairs. So let's move over to gold. So with gold, we have been pushing real strong since Monday started, and we seem to have now finally filled up the gap right here. Yeah, the gap has finally been filled. So now the $1,000,000 question is, will we continue all the way up, or will this be a reversing point to continue all the way down? Well, we still have a resistance level just right here around 3,350, and then we also have a second one above here around the close to the 3,400 level. So we might actually be heading up above here. Then even possibly next week we might even touch 3,400. Then maybe from here we might start to go all the way down and then continue with a bearish trend to the downside. So that is my anticipation on gold for now. And now let's look at NAS 100. So NAS 100, I heard there was some news that came through with the stock market crashing a bit. And this is what we're seeing from here with this bearish candle. Already we have been pushing up strongly, non-stop. So this could be a pullback that we can be experiencing right now. Probably be coming down to this gap that happened over here, which is also a resistance turning probably into support. So if things do not really go well on NAS 100, we might actually be seeing ourselves come here to 2300. That is the possibility area that we can come to when it comes to NAS 100's reversal point. Then let's now look at the crypto pair, starting with Ethereum. So Ethereum still been moving sideways, nothing much going on. We could be pushing down, but that could be unlikely. And this resistance level isn't too far off. It's also possible that we might reach this level really, really soon. So we might have to watch that as well. And so right now, we had a push down, signifying some weakness. So maybe we might just actually maybe make a new low right below this low that we had earlier this week. So that's what we can actually see by the end of the week as well, some dollar strength with that on Ethereum. Then on Bitcoin, the highs have been broken, new highs are being created. I think we've made an all-time high. Yes, we have made an all-time high on Bitcoin. So where does that leave us at this point? Well, at this point, we'll just be probably looking for a trend line break on Bitcoin. It's probably a short-term one so that we can enter into this as quickly as possible. So this is what we have: a higher high, higher low, a higher high. So once this trend line is broken and once this support level is broken, then we could be looking to short Bitcoin coming to the downside and then possibly even reaching levels of 94,000. That is an ideal level that we're looking to reach, or because this level, once it started to reverse to the upside, it did not stop and continued up until today. So this is what I'm actually anticipating on the crypto pairs and Bitcoin. Right, so this is where we conclude with our midweek analysis. I do hope you enjoyed it and I hope you have a fruitful week. Please don't forget we have a 15% off discount on all accounts, and you can use that code to get a discount on all of the accounts before the major announcement comes about. The major announcement is coming really soon. So hang on tight, guys. Don't give up already because this is definitely going to be big for OFP, and the changes that are coming are really, really, really soon. So I hope you enjoyed this analysis for today. I hope you have a fruitful week on Thursday and Friday, and we'll be back on Sunday to see where the market did head with our analysis.